Alright, buckets in there. Alright, so I have transfer nodes, I have transfer pipes. Now I need... Well, let's hook up a cobblestone generator to... That's right here. That, that, that. Well, actually... That there... Oh no, I want to, No, that didn't work right. Alright, 1 second. Fixing things. There we go. Alright, we now have cobblestone in the system.
Nice.
Checking something. I'm not seeing anything flowing. Why is that chest not getting any more? How are these guys doing? Yeah, they're doing. Oh, it's okay. It's all working. Never mind. All right, so now I need to make a crusher.
Yep.
Crusher. The extra utilities crusher?
No, the actually additions crusher.
All right. Hey, Mr. Neat.
At least I don't think the...
That's a lot of strange things.
I don't think the extra utilities one will do what we want it to do.
The extra utilities is the one that makes sense for stuff.
I hear a gas.
Excuse me?
I did
the extra
recognize
utilities.
Nothing makes sense in Minecraft.
things and stuff. All right. Let's work backwards. I want to make sand, so yeah, it's the that looks like the. Oh, thank you, Neat. Yeah, that's the.
The extra utilities crusher
Yeah.
will get you a gravel and 10% chance of getting sand.
All right.
The actually additions crusher will give you 100% sand from cobblestone. You skip a step.
Yeah.
Basically, the only thing that's really strange in the actually additions one is you need redstonia, which you get from shooting redstone with a atomic reconstructor laser.
Okay. All right. So crusher.
So you could put like a redstone block in that space where our sand is getting turned into soul sand. Since redstone doesn't match either of the filters, it won't affect anything.
Okay.
And then flip the switch to turn the laser back on.
Alright, so I'll need, let's see, 4, 8, 10. So I'll need, what, 2 redstone blocks?
Yes.
Alright. Making that's easy. It'll just take 9 redstone each, and we have plenty redstone. So I'll just grab that.
This is a little dance.
2 blocks of redstone. And now I will put it in our holder. Shift right click. And flip the switch.
Yep.
There it goes.
It takes a minute since it's on deactivation mode.
Turn it off, and now it's a redstonia crystal block. Use my pickaxe, correct?
Yep.
Yay.
And then you can break that down into redstonia crystals, just like you would change the redstone block back into redstone.
Oh, okay. And boop. Right.
So just in your personal crafting grid by itself.
And I have a book. Did you?
Oh yeah, you get a book too because you have an actually editions.
Okay. Well, I'm going to throw that into the grid. Have fun. It's in our network.
Oh, good.
Have a book. All right. As my voice cracks. All right. Everything else should be in the network, so I should be able to go upstairs to craft a crusher.
Seph has officially the most deaths per hour out of all of us.
Yeah.
Right, one of those.
At 0.16 deaths per hour.
I need
I live on the wild
2
side.
of those.
Yeah, I would imagine the most of stuff 0.
Yep, I have 0.1, and then you two have 0. You and Rav.
Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Let's throw that back in the
I'm
network.
doing some real dangerous stuff now, though.
Throw those back in the network. I
What?
might need those later. Alright. So now we'll go let's put a crushers need power, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We'll just have to rearrange all that. That's okay. Ooh, I have power right there, and that's an unhappy dog I hear. Let's put you here. Alright. Now we'll go transfer you and put you there, and you don't need to be there like that. Alright, now we'll go cobblestone generator right here. And power
Nope.
whoa, that's noisy. But we should have sand.
Nice.
Oh, yep. Flipping the switch.
See, if we're making sand faster than this is turning it into soul sand, we'll essentially never need to turn it off.
Right. Alright, yay, I did it.
Alright. Now, let's see. So you've got a crafter,
Right.
and you've got a crafting, or a pattern grid.
And we were working on the processing pattern encoder.
Yes.
Now, with that, I should be able to just go down here, go over here, and whip it all up together because everything should be already made.
Yep.
Except for if I need to more nether quartz, I'll have to go grab some of the sand and sieve it, but luckily it's right over there.
Yep.
Alright, so.
And of course, one of your, at some point, objectives will be to export soul sand into a autosieve.
Right. So. Have the crafting table. That's right. I was over here because I needed to make a furnace real quick. Done. Clear that. Now.
I'm almost into the Nether Fortress, by the way.
Nice.
Shit's getting a little bit more dangerous as I go, though.
That's right. I needed to make some glass. Can I use the solder to make glass?
Not the refined storage solder, or no.
Ah, damn it. All this machinery down here now.
Haha.
Man, I can hear it up here because of the holes. Well. There we go. Need glass. This is what happens when I'm doing all this mechanical and engineering, industrial, electronic. I start making a lot of noise. Automation!
Woo!
Let's see, how much glass do I need? I need 6. There, 6 right there. That can keep making more glass. Alright. Not a problem, Neat. I don't notice the chat half the time. Because I am bad at that.
Ah. Sound muffler.
Ah, you made one?
Uh-huh. Oh, it's a little weird that upstairs it's also quiet.
Alright, make sure what do I have now?
Okay, it's actually if you just stand by the array of sifters and stuff, your footsteps get muffled.
Alright. So we have that. We have the crafting table, we have the furnace, we have that and that. So what is in the middle? The machine casing, which I already have. Good, so I can go ahead and we now have a processing pattern encoder.
Nice.
Any place I should put that in particular?
You can put it next to the like the pattern grid or whatever, because they do the same thing as.
Next to, on top of, or behind?
It doesn't matter. You'll have to get to it whenever you want to make patterns for things that machines do, like solderer patterns and stuff.
Alright, I'll put it next to it then. Alright, that was done.
Okay. So the first thing you'll want to do is makes at least one, I think it's just called blank pattern.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's not. What is it called? Pattern. Oh, just pattern.
Hey,
So-
do we have aluminum somewhere that I'm not seeing?
Are we making aluminum?
I don't know if we're making... Are we?
I definitely need aluminum. 48 of them, I think.
Let's see. No, I don't see any aluminum in the network.
I need 44 aluminum, and I've got 4, so I need 40 more. What do you do? Click on one of the sifters or something, or one of the sieves? Sieve. Huh.
Isn't that something you have to... Isn't it an alloy? No.
No.
No, you get the aluminum like pieces, and then you put them together, and it makes them the aluminum ore, and then you smelt it, and then you get aluminum.
Alright, let's check. Aluminum.
Oh, do we have... Are all of our automated sieves iron stiffened?
Probably.
Because it looks like you only get aluminum from destroying.
Ew, okay, so we need a lesser. Alright, but I need to make a... Let's see, go back to pattern, and it should be a pattern, it should be the disk, correct? Refined storage pattern.
Yes.
Alright, guess what? I need more glass.
Of course you do. And actually make 2 of those patterns.
Alright.
Because the first thing to do is to make it so you can make patterns. Recursive.
Alright, so I grabbed all the glass, so I have 25 now.
I guess we'll want to automate glass.
Yep.
Just like one of the constant. So it's just pumping in somewhere and then pumping glass.
Right.
Rather than doing it on demand.
Alright, so pattern. Clear that.
So actually the first pattern you should make is probably quartz enriched iron.
Yep. Being that's what I need to make right now to make these.
Yeah.
So luckily I have plenty of room for that.
And you're working in the pattern grid, right? Oh wait, no. Never mind. You don't have the patterns yet.
Yeah.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Alright,
Carry
so
on. Make 2 patterns.
Make 2 patterns. 1, 2. Got 2 patterns.
Okay. Now go to the pattern grid.
Pattern grid.
Stick the patterns in the far right above that arrow.
Far right above the arrow. Okay.
Okay. Now, essentially craft a piece of quartz enriched iron.
Got it.
And then hit the down arrow.
Down arrow. Alright. Pattern for it. Got it.
Pull that out.
Got it.
Hit the little X to clear the crafting grid, and do the same thing with a pattern.
Yeah, do the what now?
Craft a pattern.
Oh, craft a pattern using... Alright.
So you're putting a pattern for a pattern on the pattern.
Oh, okay. Done. Got it.
Alright, clear the grid again.
Clear grid.
Then go to the crafter you've got back here.
Yeah, alright.
And stick them in there. Stick them both in there.
Got it.
Alright, now if you go to your crafting grid, your regular one,
Uh-huh.
and you type in pattern,
Pattern. Oh,
you'll see
up
it says
top.
craft.
Ah. Very nice. So now if anything requires that, it'll auto do it for me, correct?
Yep, and you can just request patterns too.
So that way I can just say, hey, give me a pattern, and I can then have it craft that, and it will then, I can then make another pattern.
Yep.
Neat.
And that is the basics of how auto crafting works.
Alright, does it work for the solderer too?
What you'll need to do is create another crafter
Uh-huh.
and put it on top of the solderer pointing down so that
Okay.
it can see the solderer.
Uh-huh.
And then you'll make patterns for that in the processing pattern encoder.
Okay.
Now, the way that works is you have to tell it what it gets on the left-hand side and then what it makes on the right-hand side. The down
Okay.
arrow.
Alright, well first, I guess I should make that crafter for the solderer, so that way it's all linked up.
Yep.
So, crafter.
Do we want a nether quartz chicken?
I mean, sure.
I don't have any seeds to lure him with, is the thing.
I think we have a golden lasso in the system.
I'm in
That'll-
the nether fortress. And I'm afraid that if I leave him, he will disappear.
Well, let me see if I can get there.
Alright.
It's pretty easy to get here.
Pattern. Alright, click on that. Make one craft... I want to craft a pattern, so it says one hit start, correct?
Yep. And it'll complain if you don't have all the right stuff for it.
Missing nether quartz and missing glass. Okay, well...
See, it'll just complain.
Yep, so what I can
And
do
then-
is I can actually put the nether quartz and glass in my inventory to the system. In fact, let me just dump all this into the system now.
Ah, I'm on fire.
Alright. Crafter. Oh, sorry, I want to do the pattern first because I'm going to make a pattern for machine casing. Because it can do that.
I have to run away.
Well, I am at the Nether portal and I've been lit on fire, so I don't want to come back out. I'll give you this golden lasso when you get here, though.
I have to leave. The pigmen don't like me right now.
Oh.
Just give him a hug.
Well, at any rate, here's the lasso.
Pattern grid.
Oh, I think it just got sucked back into the system by the item collector.
I'm full. That's why.
Okay, well.
So I came back with a gold sword, a swapping wand, some necrotic bones, some Inori crystals, an unremarkable capacitor, a saddle, nether warts. Overall, not a bad haul.
Yeah, not bad.
I got a teleporting wand too somewhere in here. Teleportation wand.
I wonder how that one works.
I have no idea. Would you like me to? Here. Cute.
All right, so I need. How many?
Ow.
So sadly, the fans will not work until we get better upgrades. It's not pushing the mobs down.
Oh, does it need a range upgrade too?
Yeah.
Okay, I need that. And 2 diamonds.
Huh.
Those are weird noises.
Oh, it uses up experience. That's what's the cost of this.
Ah.
But yeah, Mod, you'll want to get the golden lasso out of that chest if you plan to go back to the Nether.
Okay.
Let's see.
Diamatin crystal.
That is for actually editions machines.
I also put some nether quartz into here.
Yay!
Oh, I got 2 saddles.
Also, yay!
Alright, so I need 4 of these.
I am king of the colossal chest.
Coal, bone.
Alright, well that's working. I actually want...
Plenty of crystal, a water bucket, blue slime crystal, and
Blue
silica.
slime crystal is something you can use for Tinker's Construct stuff, I think.
I put it all into the storage thing,
Cool, cool.
except for the water bucket. I kept that water bucket. So what does the lava charm do?
Well, actually, yes.
The lava charm, I believe, makes you not take damage from being in lava.
You have left the game.
I guess the game doesn't like me adjusting my video settings.
Guess not.
Fine.
Alright, so. First thing, we'll just do this over here. Oh, I need glowstone. There you are. Alright, right here, done, got it. That. How am I missing? I'm not missing a basic processor, it's right there. Well, I need another quartz anyway. Grab that. Alright, so I have all those. Now I should be able to go in here and say, make a crafter, except I need to craft a machine case first. Alright, got a crafter. Now, you put it on top of the solderer pointing down. So, how do I do that? Pointing down?
So look at the top of the solderer and shift right click.
Okay, so just shift right click on the top of the solderer. Got it.
Yep.
Got it. Done. So now, I can make patterns and put them in there for soldering stuff.
Yes.
Good. I will do that as I go. Next. Let's see. So we have that. So really I just need to keep making... Oh no, I need to figure out that. So, thinking...
There are monsters in the monster farm.
Alright, what do I do next? Alright. Go ahead and dump these back in. Let me check my tool chest real quick. Oh, I could dump that in there, that in there. Alright.
Do we have a crusher?
We have one working on making sand.
That's your sand thing?
Yep.
I need the steels. The steels and the aluminums.
Alright, so
Yes.
next step. So I can now make patterns for the solderer.
Excellent. So you can use the process pattern encoder to create stuff for it.
Yep. So next, because our entire purpose of this was to automate making stuff so I can make
So you can make stuff?
make stuff. We
How
need...
Make stuff to make stuff to make stuff.
Yep. Let's see, we're going to funnel the Eulorium into the reactor and the waste out. We got that working backwards, and we made all of that autocraft stuff. So, thinking. So we needed to be able to take Eulorium from the network into a dedicated smelter and then funnel into the reactor, correct?
That is correct, yes.